Hi friends, and welcome to the Shred Shed. Today we're going to be doing our Core for Runners class. As far as equipment, today you're going to need your foam roller, your circular band, and then if you have a chair or a box, we'll be using that today. And then optional, we have an exercise ball for some progressions, and then if you have a pillow or an Eric's pad, we're going to be using all those tools today. So it does look like quite a bit, but really you just need the things on the ground there and then our box. So that's what we got. We are going to start with foam rolling first. As we know, mobilizing our muscles and fascia is very important before we get moving with our strength core for runners workout. So I always like to start with my posterior side of my body. So starting with our soleus. So we work in that first compartment of the low leg. So just sort of hang out, find some good spots. And you can splay, going side to side. And you can also add the gas pedal, which is just pointing your toe. And circles, which adds a little bit of a splaying component. And circling the other direction. And then from there, you can work into the upper compartment of the calf, the gastrocnemius. You're gonna go 2 inches up, 1 inch down, and we follow this pattern just so that we can make sure that we're moving slowly and that we're not whipping up and down the foam roller. So the goal is take your time, allow any tension to release, help the fascia align properly. And again, if you find a good spot, you can splay. Good, and gas pedal. Yep, I found a good spot. And we're gonna do our circles. And other way. We're gonna stay on the same leg. We'll work our way up into the hamstring. And rolling up and rolling back. You want to roll up pretty much until you get to the glute. So try to get up into the upper hamstring. And you can angle the leg in. So we spend about 5 minutes foam rolling to warm up our muscles. And then we're going to work on the mobility of our body. So we work on the mobility of our spine, our hips, all that fun stuff that we need to do to stay healthy and to reach our goals. So other side, you can always keep the leg to the side as a kickstand. So stiffness when the area is not able to move properly, that's usually when injuries occur. So that's why we want to make sure that we have appropriate range of motion in our joints, so that we can prevent injuries. Good, remember find a good spot, do what you gotta do. If there's other areas you need to work on that need a little extra attention, you're welcome to do that or follow me. Good, moving up to your hamstring when you're ready. And getting up into the upper hamstring. And we're going to work our way into the piriformis, working on our gluteus maximus. So we're going to put our leg on top, and we're going to really open up the hip, and we can roll forward and back. And we can also bring that knee to our shoulder. So find a point of tension and then you can work on mobilizing it. And a tennis ball works really great for this. And there's also the orb. The orb is fantastic for this muscle group. All right, we'll move to the other side. Leg comes up, rolling back and forth. Good, find a good spot. And you can always add a driver. Good, and then you can splay. Okay, when you're ready, flipping over so we can work on our anterior side. So I always start with my quadriceps and putting the foam roller just above the knee and getting into a plank position. And then my other leg, I have out to the side like a kickstand and bracing my core. So protecting my low back, following the 2-inch, 1-inch rule. Then we can add more drivers. And in this particular motion, you find a spot, bringing your heel to your hip, lengthening and shortening the muscle. And work your way, whatever feels good. You can bring that foam roller up a little higher. Good, and if you would like to work on your TFL, you're going to place the foam roller right into the pocket muscle. I changed my arm so it's parallel to the front of the mat. I want to make sure that this foam roller is right above the femur, so I'm going to roll up towards the sky and right on down. So this muscle group is part of the hip flexor. We want to make sure this area has a good range of motion so that we can have an efficient stride. And yeah, we just don't want to take the hip flexors. It affects our form and it creates a broken butt. I've talked about that before. Pretty much it means your glutes get dormant just because our hip flexors get a little tight. So this is a great foam rolling technique. You can always pause, find a really good spot. Nice. All right, switching to your other quadricep. I really think we have tight hip flexors because of office jobs. So anytime we can stretch and mobilize and do some dynamic drills before we run, I think it's very important to make sure that we have good mobility through our hip flexors. Good, find a good spot and heel to your hip. Good, and you can adjust the roller so it's right into that pocket muscle. Adjusting the arm, make sure that the foam roller is above the femur, rolling towards the ground, nice and slow, and then rolling up. Okay, almost there. We are going to work on our adductor. All right, so we're in a position where our legs shooting out to the side. Keep a nice tight core here. And we're just going to go from pretty much right in the inside and then working our way midline. Take your time with this. It's not going to feel great. This is an area that gets really tight. It works really hard to stabilize us. So just take your time. Just some TLC, tender love and care. Take good care of our bodies so we can do what we love. All right, another side. Down ball, there we go. Good, nice tight core. Okay, very good, almost there. We're gonna work on the peroneal group. So bring your hands down and you can get into a plank here. You're gonna bring your right leg towards the left side so that your foam roller is positioned on the outside of the shin. And our goal here is just to really massage this area, just a few moments here. But make sure you're not on the bone, you're on the muscle. So it's anterior tibialis. Good, switch when you're ready. Okay, So we got some great quality foam rolling in today. So I hope you felt good with that. We're gonna work on our mobility. So we're gonna start first with our best stretch ever. So we're coming down to the mat. I want your right hand on the outside of the mat and your left foot in alignment with the hand and pretty much the outside of the mat. You can bring that knee a little bit further underneath you. You can rise, so you are just on your toes. And you're gonna bring the left arm, elbow towards your big toe. Don't force anything, but we're working on a thoracic mobility here. So we got 10 reps. Good, breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Okay, from here we're going into our hip flexor stretch. So we're going to get our hips underneath us, arms come up. It's hanging out right here. Good, when you're ready, we're gonna switch to the other side. So right foot up, left hand. We're in alignment here. There's enough space that I'll be able to rotate down and coming out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right, knee comes down, and we're gonna shift our hips forward, getting our hips under and arms up. Okay, cat cow, 10 cycles, hands underneath. We're gonna keep the knees underneath the hips and hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, arching the back. And exhale. 1, 10 of them. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Halfway. And 6. And 7. Eight. 9. And 1 more. And 10. And find neutral. Very good. All right, we're gonna shift up into our good morning. So the idea of the good morning, remember, is to get our posterior chain activated. We're working on our movement patterns. The better movement patterns we have, the more efficient our body works together. So we have our hands on the tailbone, shoulders back, and we're gonna think about the tripod on our feet. We're almost like you're screwing your foot into the ground. We're gonna hinge at the hips, soft bend the knee, and activate the hips forward. 1 and 2, 10 reps. 3, control down with the glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. From here, we're gonna work on some hinging and some lunging. So let me show you the first one. So we're gonna go into a single leg deadlift here. Coming up, feel good, knee drive, and reverse lunge. We're gonna practice that pattern. We're gonna go for 10 reps total, and then we'll switch to the other side. So you can follow me. So every time you come back to a knee drive, and for the deadlift, you can straighten and then come forward. So that's what we got. Get ready. You can put your hands out forward. So we got 1 knee drive, and then we're going to that lunge. And 1. This will be fun. And 2. Drive through heel. And 2. 3. And 3. Reset. 4. And 5. And 5. 6. Drive through, and 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. Getting close. And 9. And 10. Up. And 10. Good, nice job. Hold. 10. Hips are forward. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Find your running posture. 2. And 1. Very good. Awesome. All right, so now we have the other side. So I want you to warm up your body, get your tripod ready to go. We're gonna start with that hinge. Whoop. Get ready. And here we go. We all got a side, right? That's a little tricky. Remember to knee drive. So when we bring our knee up, we bring our toe up as well. That's 1. And we're working on the strength of our low leg. 2. If you have an unstable surface, probably should have said this earlier, you could use it, but we are going to be doing it later. So just so you know, it's 3. 3. 4. And 4. 5. And 5. Unless my runner arms at some points. 6. 7. 8. Good, nice job. And 9. This is fun, right? I think so. And this is 10. Hold. 10, hips forward, standing tall. 8, 7, 6, 5. Hips forward, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Very good. Always fun to have a challenge. All right, so we are gonna get ready for our core routine. So what I would like from you is we are just gonna be doing a follow along. We're just doing 1 set of this. Try to roll with me. If you are a little behind, that's okay. If you're a little bit ahead, that's okay. Just try to stay on track. So say the reps are 20, you get 15 in, just keep moving. You're doing great. Sometimes duration is what we look for, not always the number of reps. So focus on good form and go from there. Okay, so first one, it's gonna be bicycles for 20. So we're going to come across our body and then across our body. So you can do the leg resting or you can float. So I like a mix of both. The leg down allows me to get a better rotation, and then my hip flexors are relaxing. This is going to strengthen them a little bit more, but really it's what feels good for you. So So we're gonna focus on right, left is 1, get ready, and begin. So we're gonna go 1 and 1, 2 and 2. Look good, exhale, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5, 5, 6 and 6, 7, 7, 8, modification, then have the knees bent here, and 9, 10, and 10, good, 11, and 11, and 12, and 12, almost there, 13, and 13, 14, and 14, 15, and 15, 16, and 16, 17, 17, 18, and 18, 19, 19, and 20, and 20. Nice job. All right, we're flipping it over. So this routine focuses on anterior, posterior, anterior, posterior. So on your belly, we'll be moving around some side planks too, but this is fun. Okay, so we're gonna start with our Superman. So for our Superman, I want you to bring your arms out, thumbs up, lat trap activation. And we're gonna focus on just coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you wanna get some scapula, you can squeeze. 5, keep your eyes down. 6, 7, 8, 9, lift your knees. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost there, 15, squeeze, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. All right, we got V-ups next. Got 15 V-ups. You can also do lemon squeezers. So make sure you lemon squeezers. You have your hands on the floor, right by your hips, and go up. 1 and 2. You're using your palms a little bit, but you're still using your activation in your core. Another fun variation, hands overhead, coming up and reaching for that leg, hold, and then back down. And then progression, it's gonna be up, 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 and then back down. 15, ready, set, and begin. So we got 1, reach overhead, exhale on the way up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost there. Going for 13, 13, 14, and one more, and 15. Very good, back on your belly. Nice job. All right, next one is going to be a Superman, but with 3-second holds. So same thing as earlier. I just want you to hold for 3 seconds for 15 reps. So we'll put our hands underneath our chin and up. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. Bring your arms out here again if you want. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 11. 1, 2, 3, 12. 1, 2, 3, 13. 1, 2, 3, 14. 1, 2, 3, 14. 1, 2, 3, 15. Very nice. Flip it over again. You got sit-ups. So you have crunches or sit-ups. You can do either. Either are great. We have 30 of them, so that might help you decide on your exercise. So your crunch is going to cross your legs and coming up, lifting with your abdominals, not your neck. So make sure your hands are there for support. You can even come down right here. And if you want to do a sit-up, you can cross your arms and crunching up all the way. Get ready and begin. Here we go. So 1, and put my legs up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, lift as high as you can, 15, 16, 17, 18, lift high, 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 19, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Very good, nice job. All right, back on our belly. All right, this time we're gonna do a Superman a little bit differently. And we're gonna be doing a contralateral pattern, so it just means opposite limb. And we're gonna raise up. I just want you to focus on one side for 15, and then 15 for the other way. So get ready, keep your eyes down, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Other side, we're going to start at 16. Here we go. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Very nice. All right, we're gonna flip it over again. This time we're gonna do some flutters. So we do have a big number down. I do have 50, but each leg is gonna be a rep. So 25, 50, so we got. Okay, so when you do a flutter, you wanna make sure your low back is nice and flat. You can bring those legs up and make sure your legs goes down until that lower back wants to pop up. You gotta control that low back, keep it flat. And here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 to 25, 6, 7, all like the shoulders for fun, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Too difficult, you can always do dead bug legs. Keep your low back nice and flat. Oh, I lost count. 22, 23, 24, 25, and that's reps. Good job. So every leg is a rep, but I always count every other. So it works. Doing great. Okay, single leg bridges next. So we're not flipping over this time. If you're not comfortable with single leg bridges yet, you can just focus on the bridge itself. So when you do a bridge, the goal is to keep those hips as high as you can while maintaining a nice neutral spine. So you want to get in that position. Make sure your feet are pretty close to your hips. You want to drive through your hips and bring your leg to center and extend the leg. We're going to drop the hips down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going for 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can go for 10 or 15, you're doing great. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Very good. Hips up, find your center, extend the leg, keep in alignment with the leg, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drive through your heels. 6. Maintain a tight core. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15. Nice job. All right, flipping it over. It's gonna be a big plank, but I'm gonna give you 90 seconds. You can take a break, and reset, and rejoin. So that is our goal, 90 full seconds. Get ready, get our timer ready. So when you do a plank, remember your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Right now I'm in like a cobra position. You don't want to be in a cobra. So we'll get into a safe position here. All right, so we have our elbows underneath. And tuck your toes, get ready, and here we go. So your body should be a board here. Might feel like you're stretching your calves a little bit. Keep your gaze in between your fists. Make sure your butt's not up here. That means your shoulders are not aligned with your elbows. So shoulders aligned with the elbows. Butt shouldn't be way down here. And try to keep a nice stable spine. Good job. Keep it up. 30 seconds down. You're doing great. Keep it up. Less than halfway. Remember, you can always do this on your knees. You just want to make sure that that back is nice and stable. And you can lift. Good, 30 seconds. $20 seconds. You got this. Do what you gotta do. Doing great. $10 seconds. And 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Very good. Side plank is next. So now we're really working on that body of armor, getting our sides as well. 45 seconds. Elbow is underneath our shoulder. And we're gonna make sure that when we get into our plank and our knee is down, that it is alignment with the rest of our body. So we wanna make sure it's not way out here. Just keep that nice alignment from the foot, the knee, to the hip, to the shoulder. Ready, set, and go. So lift high. And of course your progression is gonna be a nice stagger here. And level up, you can do your stacked feet, feeling real good. You can add your star. Nice body alignment here. Even the upper shoulder, make sure you're not rounding too much forward. Doing great, less than halfway. Hips are high, there's a string pulling your hips high. Working on our obliques here. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Good, other side. I want you to get ready. Find your position. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Good, brace your core. Remember to breathe. Good, less than halfway. Try your best. Distractions are fantastic. We didn't do it on the other side though, maybe a little uneven. But if you're on distraction, you can always do hip dips, which is right here. Good, 8 seconds. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so we're almost there. We have one more exercise. So if you have a wall available, you can use the wall. We're gonna be doing some wall sits. If you do not, you can do a pulse, not a pulse, a squat. You can pulse if you want, but you're just gonna get nice and low, a nice position here. and holding. We're gonna aim for 90 seconds again. There we go, timer ready. And I'll go over form as we're in it. The goal is to make sure you're in a nice 90-degree angle, all the way from the feet to the knees to the hips, into the back. So we're gonna go down, get ready, and begin. Here we go. So a few cues here. Ankles underneath the knee. You wanna make sure it's not way out here. That's like you're leaning into it. And you also wanna make sure that your hips are in alignment with the knees. You're not way up here. Again, you're leaning, you don't wanna lean. And you should really feel those quads. So you wanna focus on squeezing your glutes, driving through your heels here, or even have just an even disbursement in your feet and shoulders back. Whew, doing awesome, keep it up. So wall sits, they're important. They're strengthening our quads, strengthening our glutes, and also our core. If you're someone that likes a challenge, you can always do an extension, alternate your extension, or you can do a knee lift. Right when you do that, you're gonna feel your core wanna shift, so you have to brace, drawing the belly button in. And when you lift, you're gonna wanna lean, so try to control that lean. Up, up, good, almost there. "15 seconds. "8 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Woohoo! All right, I'm gonna give you a minute break to get a drink of water, just recover for a moment, and I'll explain the next circuit. Great job. So that's the core routine we did. That is a core routine that we did at the University of Toledo. We did that a few days a week. But the whole idea, and I still do this in our training today, is to try to really work on the total core. So it's not just your abdominals, it's everything on the front, the back, our sides. So when we run, we're protected from all the forces that running puts on our bodies. So it's a great routine. It's a good one. Makes you a little tired. It's a good thing. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna grab our bands. I'd like for you to put the band above the knee, and we're gonna get into our myrtles, and then we'll be doing a nice fun circuit there too. Okay, so bands above the knees. You guys are still in break mode. I'm gonna get into a tabletop position on your hands and knees. Oh, it's time. Okay, so we're gonna start first with our hydrant. So we're gonna aim for 10 to 12 reps based on what you're comfortable with. We're gonna get ready. Hips are shining down like headlights, and lift. Got 1, nice and controlled. 2, make sure you're not compensating to one side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good, keep the leg up. You got tabletops next. And kicking back, squeeze the glute. 2, 3, try to find the evenness between your hands and your torso. 4, 5, 6, keep your hip over your knee for the supporting leg. That's 8, 9, every time you kick back, squeeze the glute. 10, 11, and 12. Nice job, and bring it down. Very good. Circles. So 10 forward, 10 backward. Here we go. And 10, nice and slow. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way, nice and slow. 10, follow me. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we are gonna go to the other side. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit today. We're gonna get into our hydrant. Ready, and begin. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, going for 12, whatever you're doing, 11 and 12. Reset, kick it back out and kick back. Hydrant to kick back. Or tabletop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good, and circles, get ready. And here we go, slow circles. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, other way. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Not quite done yet. We're going to get into our clam shells. So we're going down, resting our head on our arm, and we're going to bring those knees slightly forward, about 45 degrees, feet together, and we're going to make sure that we don't roll back. We want to make sure we focus on the lift. So we're going to aim for 15 to 20. Get ready, and here we go. 1, 2, good range of motion. 3, controlling the way down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Not quite done yet, guys. Reverse clamshells. So elevate that knee, and we're gonna internally rotate our hip and right back down. Ready? 15 to 20. And 1, 2, keep the knee up, band in tension. 3, 4. So not only are we working our strength, but we're working our mobility today. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. Okay, we're gonna move on to the other side. So I'll give you a few moments to do so. Whew. All right, so we're gonna get down, resting our head on our arm. Legs are forward about 45 degrees. Get ready, 15 to 20. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watch your rolls, trying to roll back. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, nice and slow, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good, we're gonna elevate that knee up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost there, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice job. All right, we're gonna take the band off. Very good. So band is off. So you're done with your hip mobility / strength. We're gonna get into our circuit next. So what I would like from you is we are going to be using our box next. We're gonna be doing our single leg squat or step up. So let me show you what those look like. So if I do a squat, I'm going to have you make sure the box is in good position, right? We don't want to miss. So we're in a good spot. So when you determine that, you can do single leg, going down nice and slow, and coming up onto 2 feet. So down and right up. If you feel good with that, you can go down, tap, right back up. So that's version 1. If you are a little more advanced, you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, I'm going to use this side of my box. And what we're going to do here is we're strengthening a little bit more laterally, so we're going to have a foot off. I have a wall here, so I can sort of get into the range I'm looking for. You can toe tap, drive through. So find that balance, watch your knee, make sure it aligns, and then driving back up. So the goal would be ultimately not to so much touchdown. That's just something that you build up to. So I know I'm not in picture for that, but I want you to choose your exercise. I do right side, left side. And then after that, we are going to use our ball. We're going to be using that for our dead bug with the ball. And then we also have a plank on the ball. So we'll have some fun with that. Okay, so we're going to start with our single leg squat first. So I'm going to get our timer ready. You have 45 seconds, 2 rounds. Choose your exercise. And if you're not sure of any of those motions, we've worked on this in class, but you can always do a split squat, and it develops that strength. And we're also working on our balance here. So pick your exercise. Get ready. And begin. Here we go. So I'm going to focus on my single leg. Sometimes you just got to warm up your muscles a little bit. They should be plenty warmed up though, right? On your balance, write it down. Feeling good, you go down and up. Ultimately, it'd be like a little baby tap. Right on up. One side only, doing great. Eyes up, chest up. Whoops. Try not to use momentum to come back up. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're gonna get ready for our other side. So I want you to get in position. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So we're strengthening our quads. We're also working on balance. So remember, you have the split squat as an option, and you're more than welcome just to work on your squats. So when you do your squats, you want to make sure that your shin and your torso are parallel. So when I go down, my shins should be here and my torso should be here. So if I was doing this, that's not good. So you want to try to get your butt back like you're taking a seat on the chair. It's getting comfortable with getting low. Getting that butt low. Awesome, very good. Dead bugs are next. So we're gonna get on the ground. You can do this with the ball or without a ball. So dead bug, we work on anti-extension of the spine. So that means our back coming off the ground. We don't want that. So we're gonna bring our knees and our hands together. We're gonna extend our right leg and left leg. Follow me and create pressure. So if you're doing the dead bug, you're here, coming back up. If you need to refresh, you're pressing to the ball, feel that low back on the ground. We're gonna come out and then back up. Keep that pressure, keep that low back down. Pressure into the ball. If that's too much, tap your toe. Bend the knee, tap the toe. Or maybe you just do 1. And 1. And 1. Good job. Okay, fun part. We're gonna do our plank on the ball. If you do not have a ball, you can do the plank on the ground with some reaches. So if I was planking, I could just reach and reach. So our plank, our arms are on the ball. We're going to keep a wide base in our feet. And we're just focusing on stabilizing here. If we're feeling good, we can create some shapes. So we go make an eye. We're going to create some O's. And while you do this, you're focusing on stabilizing the core. Go the other way. Brace, brace, brace. Good, write your name. My arms are slipping. Good, keep going, nice job. All right, that's one round. We do that one more time. So back to the top, you can do your split squat, single leg squat, or you can get up onto your stair or box. In 3, 2, and 1, here we go. Good, you're doing great, keep it up. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Get ready to switch your legs. Got a few seconds in between. There I am. All right, get ready. In 3, 2, and 1. Choose your exercise. So all these exercises are strengthening our quads, just in different ways. So if you're using the box for your single leg squat, definitely a variation of this one. This one, you're working a little bit more in that frontal plane by dropping that leg and having to drive through the heel to return back to stand. So they're all challenging in their own way. All working on balance and core stabilization. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Whew. Dead bug. Good. Going down to the mat. Remember, you can do this without the ball. So here, reaching out and back in. Get ready. And begin. Here we go. I love pressing into the ball because you can really connect with your core. And then just doing one leg, keeping that pressure into the ball. And then you can do both. Or just one. And just hold. Awesome, very good. Plank, flipping it over. Good, you have 8 seconds. We're gonna get in position, doing great. So we have our hands on the ball, widen those feet, and here we go, up. And we can hold right here. Write your name, finish your name from last time. Breathe. Ooh, keep going. Slipping. 5 seconds. Nice job. All right, let's stretch. Good job. Get a drink of water, do what you gotta do. And let's go into a nice seated position. We'll do right over left. Take your left arm Inhaling tall. Exhale, turn. Inhale, tall. Exhale, turn. Good. And we'll switch. Cross. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Good, nice job. And let's bring that knee to chest. Good, and extending that leg. Good, bending the knee. So we're gonna take your right hand, a little bit more mobility here. You're gonna bring the knee towards the ground. Try to keep your shoulder flat. Look in the opposite direction. Inhale, exhale. And again. Very nice job. Knee to chest. And switch. Extending out. Good, bend the knee. Opposite hand, turn. Good, back to center. All right, we're gonna bring the leg on top and make sure to do the other side, grabbing into the thigh. So right now we're stretching your piriformis. You're going to use your elbow and push it into your leg. Just get a little bit more of a stretch. Good, when you're ready, relax the leg. Switch. Grabbing onto the thigh, push your elbow into your leg. Good, nice. And we're gonna bridge up. We're going to strengthen or mobilize your hip flexors here. You can interlace your hands. Drag your shoulders underneath your body. Good, release your hands and roll one vertebrae at a time. Very good. All right, one more thing, hip flexors. All right, arms up. Good, switch. Arms up. Awesome. All right. I hope you enjoyed that workout today. I hope it challenged you. I hope you feel rejuvenated, ready to go for a run. Make sure you drink plenty of water to help with any soreness or just to speed up recovery. Please contact me if you have any questions. Have a great day.